Even though we'd fight all the time, well, we're brother and sister after all, we'd always manage to persuade Mum and Dad to let us have a sleepover in her room most Friday nights. In between being shouted at for talking and laughing too loudly, we'd chat endlessly about what we wanted to be when we grew up. It would change all the time, but whatever we wanted to be, we'd always figure out a way that we could work together and support each other, so that whatever we ended up doing would always be in each other's lives. When she wanted to be a world famous singer, after winning the X Factor of course, I was going to be her fashion designer. It would have been perfect. I could have designed all her outfits for her concerts and events. Maybe even her merch. Then, I wanted to write a series of best-selling books about an orphaned wizard. She was going to be an Oscar-winning film director and turn all my books into movies. And sometimes we decided that we didn't want to be all rich and famous. Like when I decided I was going to be a vet, she was going to be an architect. She was going to design and build 100 state-of-the-art veterinary clinics all over the world for me to run. Each was going to have its own runway so that we could fly between them in our private jets. We'd go on and on for hours and hours, backwards and forwards, and making plans. It's sad to think that won't happen now. Knowing that we actually won't work together. It still changes all the time what I want to be. But recently I've met a lot of really nice people who have very different jobs. I think I could do them. I thought about becoming a funeral celebrant. Help celebrate people's lives and help make their families not be so sad. I thought I could be a grief counsellor. I think I'd be good at that. But that's not something people should have to go to. It's a job that shouldn't exist. So now, I think I want to run an anti-bullying charity so that I could be there for people like my sister.
Thank you for sharing again. Greg, over to you next.